Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva and I'm doing lifestyle and motherhood videos. This video is first 24 hours with a newborn, and it's gonna be part at the hospital because I was 24 hours at the hospital and then another 24 hours at home. It will be mostly me talking. You may be surprised because there are always vlogs regarding 24 hours. If you did expected a vlog, please don't click out as yet, because I do have footage that I'm just gonna post over me talking. And the reason why I have a video, a sit down video over a vlog, is because I do not know how those people film. Okay, I have no idea. They are such an artistic visualization of first 24 hours, and it's like calm and relaxing, when in fact it's freaking a nightmare. First 24 hours at the hospital and then following days and nights at home. I think they have like a camera crew, like even a husband, putting the lights on and filming as the light turns on, where I am like quickly going and picking up the baby before he wakes up, my two daughters, and I have more problems. So I cannot physically make it artistic, but I still want to share with you my first 48 hours with the baby. I have some footage, not much, but I do have some, so I will post it because why not. Anyway, I have to rush a little bit before my little guy wakes up, and yeah, you're gonna meet him, or you already met him with the birth video. So first 24 hours, okay, after the baby is born, well, the postpartum starts, and for me it meant stitches. It meant that I cannot move fast enough. I have to go to the bathroom, I have the IV in my hand. Like, how do I carry the camera around, put it in one spot and then carry everything with me? It's just not possible. The first 24 hours I am absolutely in shock, you would say, because I have this precious baby here, and I feel like this 24 hours with the baby were the best for me. With my first daughter, it was a total nightmare because I could not latch her on. So the first 24 hours, what we do if you are planning to breastfeed, it's learn how to breastfeed, because every single child is different. But I will say that if this is your second, third, or whatever, it's gonna be so much easier to that technical part of breastfeeding, right? That it's so important to have the good latch, and yeah, you need to know that. If not, then please bug the nurse to send you like a lactation consultant, or for them to help you as much as you need. The first 24 hours, it's baby sleeping mostly. Like, yeah, the baby sleeping, not as much, because you may have to wake them up every 2 to 3 hours if they don't. And again, if you breastfeed, you fight for that milk, and that's consuming a lot. Plus, you just gave birth. You may have some postpartum complications, post-birth complications, and you can't move around as fast and as efficient. Like, for me, it was so hard. Like, the baby started moving. I don't sleep all night. I gave birth at 8 p.m. So I didn't sleep from the morning, right? And I did not sleep to like the next day or even more, because my husband wasn't with me at the hospital. I was by myself, and I had to do everything, and I was so sore down there. Everything hurts. You bleed like a cow. You have to change those freaking pads all the time. But yeah, I did have some footage of him being just so sweet and so cute. As a new mom, you may also even learn how to wrap the baby, how to dress the baby, how to clean the baby's diaper. You changing that first black poop of the baby. It's not cute. It's messy, and it's so sticky that you baby screaming bloody murder, and you just like wrap the baby's bum so he screams even more. So it's all like a blur, really. I always, try to make as many pictures as I can and enjoy the process, but there is not much to enjoy. You just need to focus on building that relationship with this new human. He just passed through you one way or another, like a C-section or vaginal delivery. And I do not know how people vlog it. They must have people, or they've been just willing to talk about that. But the first night you can expect, if you don't know what to expect, that the baby is gonna be quiet. I also have like a bruises still from the IV. I hate the IV. Like, I'm always getting tangled with the cables. And that's just so uncomfortable to carry around. You see, they put one here, but it didn't work out, so they put one here. Ouch. It still hurts, it's like 6 weeks after and it still hurts. And they bruised me over here, like right here. So after the first 24 hours you are definitely in a lot of pain, but as the hours go on, everything gets better. Like, I promise you, it will get better. You just have to hang in there and listen to the nurses, what they tell you. I also had high blood pressure. It seems to be just me that during delivery I have a really high blood pressure, but the baby heartbeat and everything, he was totally fine. It was just me. So they kept checking that all the time. Plus, your baby may be monitored for its own stuff. It may have its own problems. And you're just exhausted. And then the next day you go home, if you can, if there is nothing really that concerning, and the whole night it's totally different than the first one, because the baby does not sleep anymore. It screams bloody murder, or at least my kids do, and the reality hits in, because you are still sore, right? You are only 2 days, you still bleed, you still have to take care of yourself. You're probably exhausted at that point, because obviously, but the emotions, I will talk about that later actually. You are still exhausted, maybe hungry yourself, maybe you have other kids to take care of. So how do you make those like perfect shots again, right? If that was a vlog. But the baby at night, my baby at least did not sleep at all, and he still doesn't sleep. It's going to be another night when I am not going to sleep almost at all. He will sleep, but only on my chest. So my other 2 kids, I got lucky, okay? I was complaining, but I got lucky, because they would wake up for the feeding every 2 to 3 hours, or then on. They would eat, and I could put them to the bassinet. This little guy, he just wants to sleep on my boob. And he eats every 3 hours, but he just wants to be on all the time. Eventually he will fall asleep and just chill, just sleep on me. But as soon as I put him to the crib or bassinet or whatever, he wakes up, and I have to do everything all over again. So put him on another breast, and they are just so sore and so cracked, but we are going through it. I am also pumping, just to give from time to time break to my poor nipples. And I put also the Mandela cream on, but I do pump. I just have the hand pump. I have electronic as well, but I only use the hand one. And every few breastfeeding sessions I would give him the bottle, because I do want him to take the bottle. My younger daughter would not take the bottle, and it was a problem sometimes, because I was stuck at home with her the entire time she was breastfeed. So that's just a tip. So now let's talk about those emotions. I remember after night 2 at home, which was constantly holding him, and now I know this is my new reality for some time, but it was very hard at first to put it in my mind that this is it, he's gonna hang on my breast forever. Again, dramatic, but he's gonna probably for the next few weeks. And actually, what's funny, my husband in his dad groups, a local dad groups, read that someone has a newborn, and they are asking for overnight nanny because they are exhausted. And he was like, what? You know, that shit would not fly through like the female group. You would be a hater and not supportive. But I don't know, I feel like you should bond with that baby and go through that by yourself, unless, you know, you really can't function. Then maybe, you know, I don't know, I don't want to be judgy. Everybody's situation is different, but my husband's mind was blown. And you know, he also doesn't sleep because he can hear the baby crying at night for me. He sees me getting out of the bed all the time and going to him. And yeah, so during the day he cooks, he, you know, cleans, do the laundry, so I can rest or film as I am doing right now. It's the first time I put makeup on today, and I already filmed 3 videos for my other channel as well, one of them. So yeah, that's all so interesting. And yeah, so the next morning, the third day, yeah, after 48 hours, let's talk about emotions. I had still like the tape on this hand, so I rip it off. I went to take shower and I see, and it's just so bruised. And I start looking at my hands, you know, the bruises start coming out. I hate IV. I hate IV. And you know, the whole situation with the labor that I talk about in different video, either before this one or after this one, made me, I don't know, like I took the shower and I feel like the whole heaviness and everything just washed off of me. And that was really amazing feeling, guys. It was just such a relief. And just, I don't know, like I was born myself, you know, as a mom of 3. Everything sank in, and I realized that this is my new reality, and I have to go on from now on. Whatever the life will bring, I have to go on. I have to be strong for my boy and for my 2 beautiful girls. They adjusting as well. So the first 48 hours with a newborn, it is hard. So give yourself mercy. Be kind to yourself. You know, we are all exhausted, but the kids are growing so fast. And just look at that baby, how small it is. Like, how is this like so small? Like, I mean, it's big when it go through you, but it's so tiny. Like, oh my god, it's so tiny. I can just hold him like that, and he's just so cute. And I truly love him so much. Like, being parent for the 3rd time, it's so much different. The first time was horrible. Like, oh, I just wanted to die. The second time, I had a toddler, so I couldn't totally focus. And the 3rd time, I'm just like so aware of everything. It's such a weird feeling. So I think I will finish over here and get ready for the birth story. I'm waiting for him to wake up so I can go and film with him. But this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really open up to you over here and being honest and vulnerable, and I hope you enjoyed it. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye guys.